So this video is for the Pakistani Mastiff. The other one is too, because anyone who has a Pakistani Mastiff who might have ear mites or an infection, you can make this cream, and it's very simple. You melt a carrier oil together with a plant wax or with a beeswax. Still have like a bucket full of beeswax pellets, and I got those from Star West Botanicals. They have these bulk ingredients which are really amazing, real high quality, organic, for very comparably very good prices, and they are contributing to green energy. I think their entire facility is run on solar panels. That's what I heard, and they're amazing. I think they're in Sacramento. So, great company. I'm not sponsored. I just like this company a whole lot. So I got a lot of bulk and raw ingredients from them. I make all of my cosmetic myself, and it's very easy and straightforward. So always use the lowest heat on the stove, and I just use ceramic bowls that are made out of a kaolin clay with a ceramic glaze. I recommend to not use any kind of red tones, because I heard that red glazes some of them contain lead, which should be outlawed. So, but we don't want to take any chances, so don't use red glaze kind of dishes or pottery or pots or something. So I have very nice ceramic bowls which I put them on the stove. They heat up very gradually. They don't heat up too hot, so only on the lowest level heat, and it takes time. You can do something else, but keep checking on it intermittently. You put carrier oil into it. You put diatomaceous earth powder into it. You can also put bentonite clay powder into it. You can put white kaolin powder into it. You can put a little bit of zinc oxide into it. It's very medicinal, very healing, very good. That makes also a fantastic sun lotion. But it's also very healing for any kind of infection. Then you put essential oils in it. I recommend to use needle tree oils and put them in after you turn the stove off, because they should not be heated too much. So after it cooled off just by a few degrees, you put essential needle tree oils in it, real needle tree oils, absolutes or distillation oils that are concentrated, or also diluted ones with organic carrier oils from organic vegetables like organic olive oil, or other oils like I don't know. I have different types of vegetable oils that I use, canola and olive and avocado oil and sesame oil. Those are very good. And so that all gets mixed together with the clays, with the beeswax, or with a plant wax, with the carrier oil, with the essential oils, particularly from needle trees, which are very good. You can also put peppermint oil, real natural peppermint oil, and it's very strong, very powerful. You can put organic cayenne pepper oil, just a little bit, not too much, that is too strong. A little bit, you can put just a little bit of Dr. Scholl's cayenne pepper powder into it, but just a little bit, like the tip of a knife, for a large bowl. So, because it's very strong, and that might burn too much. So if it's diluted enough, it's good. It's very healing. And also garlic oil, organic garlic oil is very, very, very powerful. It's a panacea. It gets rid of all pathogens instantly on contact. It's amazing stuff. And at the same time, all of these ingredients are nourishing and feeding and protecting and healing the body cells, or the tissues, the mucous membranes, and the ear canal, skin cells, which are very tender. So it protects all of this. It's all fantastic. So I recommend for people to do this, to make these creams for their dogs in particular, for as a maintenance ear protection cream, and not just for the Pakistani Mastiffs, but for all dogs and for all beings, and for humans too, of course, and children too. That can prevent real serious ear infections. So if there's a maintenance routine of holistic prevention of infection and just wellness maintenance. So very, very important to live like this, and to be open to it, to this amazing planet that we live on, what this Mother Earth is offering us. Very, very important. Offering us amazing, amazing minerals and rocks and materials, and we need to look into it. We need to listen to that. Okay. So the Pakistani Mastiff, the reason why I've been looking into the images of the Pakistani Mastiffs recently is because I had a dream. Just a couple of nights ago, I had a dream, and the dream that there was a Middle Eastern man, and it's a real sad dream, and he was abusing his dog, and the dog was very traumatized and growled at him, and I felt so sorry for the dog, and in the dream there was a voice that said to me, "This is a molosser." Molosser, that there are many dog breeds that fall into this category, molosser. All mastiffs are molossers. I think it comes from the word colossal. So because they're very, very big built, and they were bred for guarding properties. Great Danes fall into this category. Rottweilers fall into the category. Cane Corso, Dogo Argentina, and Pakistani Mastiff, of course, and many other dog breeds. Pit Bull Terriers come from those lineages, and many other mixes. Those so-called band dogs, after the name band, because they were bred illegally and made into aggressive dogs, and it is very, very, very unethical to breed aggressive characters. So, but and a lot of people are doing it, and it is very, very unethical for the dogs and for everyone, you know. So, but in the dream, that was a Pakistani Mastiff, because when I researched Molosser, then and I saw the Pakistani Mastiff, that was exactly the shape of the dog in the dream. Dark gray. They come in different colors. They also come in very light colors, almost like this jacket here, or this rock, or in darker gray. They have very short hair, because it gets real, real hot in Pakistan, and they have they have body like the Borbell, the guard dog in South Africa, gorgeous dogs. Those are also molosser. But the Pakistani Mastiff has a more elongated head, more like more in the whale direction, more into the Pakicetos, you know, the original land whale. I wonder if they are somehow related to them. That'll be interesting to find out. And they have medium long legs, very muscular legs, very strong, thick legs, thick body, and elongated head, but strong, very strong jaw, and also bred for guarding properties. But these dogs are often not treated well, and that's why I have this dream. I have dreams of a lot of dreams and visions also. Sometimes when I go to bed, I'll make another part, so much to talk about. Dreams and visions of what's going on around the world. All of this is revealing itself to me, and it is overwhelming for me to deal with, you know, the kind of visions that come to me of suffering, living beings that come to me before I fall asleep, sometimes in the transitional state between wake state and dream state, but very often during the day, or when I'm just sitting, or when I'm meditating, this comes to me, and also in dreams. And it's very overwhelming to deal with this, very painful, and I'm this observer, and I feel like because I'm just an observer in my dreams, I can't help. I know that this is happening somewhere around the globe, halfway around the globe, in Pakistan, for example, or Afghanistan, and I can't help. I'm just there observing. I see this tremendous suffering of dogs, animals, humans, okay? Because of humans who are in turn suffering psychologically, who have never dealt with their emotional issues. That's why we need therapy centers to protect all living beings. And I saw this guy, like, I don't know, 40-year-old Pakistani, holding the leash and collar around a Pakistani Mastiff, dark gray, and the dog was afraid of him. He had been abusing the dog, and the dog was growling at him. And instead of seeing that he himself has traumatized the dog, he just punishes the dog, and it's just an endless cycle of suffering, and we need to stop that endless cycle of suffering. This is so infinitely important for the world, to stop the cycle of punishment and suffering and samsara and constant, never-ending traumatization and fear causing and more anger causing and more self-protection causing, you know, in animals and humans. We need to stop the cycle. The cycle stops with us. I'll make another part for this. Okay.